Ever wondered how much you actually need to kickstart your financial journey with a Truist One Checking account? It's a question I get asked a lot, and honestly, it's a great question. Because let's face it, sometimes these things aren't as straightforward as we'd like. You might be picturing hefty sums, or maybe you're worried it's totally out of reach. Well, stick around, because in this video, we're diving deep into the minimum opening deposit for a Truist One Checking account, breaking down all the details and clearing up any confusion. Now, before we jump into the specifics, let's talk a little bit about why this is even important. Opening a checking account is a fundamental step towards managing your money effectively. It's where you deposit your paycheck, pay your bills, and access your funds. Think of it as the central hub of your financial life. And the initial deposit? That's your first step, your commitment, the seed you plan to grow your financial future. So, knowing the minimum amount required is crucial for planning your budget and getting started. You see, banks have different requirements, and it can be confusing trying to navigate all the fine print. Some accounts might have a zero minimum deposit, while others might require a substantial amount. Truist, like other banks, has its own specific requirements for their checking accounts, and we're going to focus on the Truist One Checking account today. We'll explore what that minimum deposit is, and also touch on some of the other benefits this account offers, so you can see the whole picture. Now, I know you're eager to get to the answer, so let's cut to the chase. The minimum opening deposit for a Truist One Checking account is, drumroll please, $50. Yes, you heard that right. Just $50 to get your Truist One Checking account up and running. That's it. No hidden fees, no complicated stipulations. $50. But hold on, don't click away just yet. Knowing the minimum deposit is just the beginning. It's important to understand the bigger picture. Why is this important? Well, because $50 is a relatively low barrier to entry. It makes opening a checking account accessible to a wider range of people, including students, young professionals, and anyone who's just starting to manage their finances. It's not an intimidating amount, and it allows you to begin building your financial foundation without feeling overwhelmed. Now, let's talk about what you get for that initial $50 and beyond. The Truist One Checking account isn't just about the low opening deposit. It comes with a range of features and benefits that can make your financial life easier. For example, you'll typically get access to online and mobile banking, which allows you to manage your account from anywhere, anytime. You can pay bills, transfer money, check your balance, and even deposit checks using your smartphone. It's all about convenience and control at your fingertips. Another key benefit often associated with checking accounts, including the Truist One Checking account, is the ability to write checks. While digital payments are becoming increasingly popular, checks still have their place, especially for certain types of transactions. And having a checking account gives you that option when you need it. Now, I want to emphasize something important. While the $50 minimum deposit is fantastic, it's just the starting point. The real power of a checking account comes from how you use it. It's about developing good financial habits, like budgeting, saving, and managing your expenses responsibly. Think of that $50 as an investment in your future, a stepping stone towards financial security. So, you've got your Truist One Checking account, you've deposited your $50, now what? Well, the next step is to start using it. Direct deposit your paycheck, set up automatic bill payments, and track your spending. Familiarize yourself with the online and mobile banking features. Take advantage of any budgeting tools or financial education resources that Truist might offer. The more you engage with your account, the more you'll benefit from it. And remember, building good financial habits takes time and effort. It's not about getting rich quick. It's about making smart choices, being consistent, and learning along the way. A checking account is a powerful tool, but like any tool, it's most effective when used properly. Now, I know what some of you might be thinking. Are there any fees associated with the Truist One Checking account? That's a valid question, and it's essential to understand the fee structure of any financial product before you commit to it. While the $50 gets you in the door, it's important to know what might be required to keep the account active and avoid any potential charges. It's always a good idea to check the Truist website or talk to a bank representative to get the most up-to-date information on fees and requirements. Things can change, and you want to make sure you have the latest details. Another thing to consider is the potential for overdraft fees. These fees can occur if you spend more money than you have in your account. It's crucial to be mindful of your balance and avoid overdrawing your account. Many banks offer overdraft protection services, which can help you avoid these fees, but it's important to understand how these services work and what they cost. Again, do your research and ask questions. So, to recap, the minimum opening deposit for a Truist One checking account is $50. This relatively low amount makes it accessible to a wide range of individuals. But remember, it's not just about the initial deposit. It's about what you do with the account afterward. It's about building good financial habits, managing your money responsibly, and taking control of your financial future. And as we wrap up, I want to leave you with one final thought. Opening a checking account is a significant step, but it's just one step in your financial journey. There are many other aspects to personal finance, such as saving, investing, and managing debt. The Truist One checking account can be a valuable tool in your overall financial strategy, but it's important to continue learning and growing your financial knowledge. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.